from somebody with a great voice to somebody else with an equally great voice. Let us go to Knoxville. Mona in Knoxville takes one to know one. Mona knows a great voice when she hears one. Mona, what's going on?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm so great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. And I don't think you need any vinegar or anything. You sound great.
Not as good as you sound, Mona. You sound amazing.
As for Jeremy Pruitt, those of us fans who did not want him to be hired in first place are laughing all the way to Neyland Stadium this fall.
You know it, Mona. I haven't heard one word you said, though, after you said I sound great. You're so right. And what you think matters most of all. Mona, nice job. Rack her, by the way. I'm this close to giving her a golden ticket. What Mona said was, we never wanted Jeremy Pruitt in the first place, so we're all laughing right now. How unbelievably rich and awesome is it that somebody with a voice as amazing as Mona told me that I sound great? You rule, Mona. The only thing that would have made that better is if you mixed in some of your legendary Brad smack. You make sure she gets racked, Alvin. I mean, I'm feeling good about me. War Lady Clones.
War Lady Clones.
Like I said, the only thing better would have been if she had gone in on the BIC the way she has in the past. All right, when we come back, that was so great. Mona telling me my voice sounds great. She's right. Not as good as hers, though. I thought that was such an awesome moment at the end of hour number 2, where Mona in Knoxville called up, and the reason she called was to tell me that she thought that my voice sounded great. Mona,
fantastic. And I don't think you need any vinegar or anything. You sound great.
not as good as you sound, Mona. You sound amazing. I missed that. She goes, I don't think you need, hold on, I don't think you need any vinegar or anything. You sound great. Takes one to know one. Mona. Velvety voice of Mona. Velvet like gravel. Me too, though. You're the best, Mona. How about that little chuckle at the end? Benton writes, Jim, please add Mona's laugh to the jungle laugh track. First of all, Benton, you know better. It's not my decision. It's Alvin's decision. Alvin, are you open to adding Mona's laugh to your laugh track?
Ding.
That sounds like a yes. Abigail's back. I told her, do better, you are better. Her reaction is, quote, Mona, Mona, Mona. Jared in Wisconsin writes, Mona telling you that your voice sounds great is like Wells telling you that you look thin. Or Manny in Oxnard saying that you don't sound desperate. Been a bit of a return to relevance for Manny. Manny in Oxnard has become a thing all over again. Manny went years without calling, and all of a sudden Manny is now a topic. Little jungle resurrection for Manny. A jungle second wind. All right, so I thought that was great. I thought that was a tremendous moment. Mona, for two reasons. Number one, I got to be honest. I had not heard from Mona, so I kind of was wondering about Mona. Let's just say I was wondering about Mona's schedule. I had not heard from Mona, so I wondered about her schedule. And the last time we heard from Mona, remember, she said this. Mona in Knoxville. Good morning, Mona. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm calling from my emergency room, and I'm just taking in all these patients like Brad in Corona. He thought his Viagra was a suppository. So instead of his thing getting larger, his nose got larger, but that's all. And he needs to put down his mom's copy of 50 Shades of Grey and pull his pants up and do something productive in the world, like chew a box of razor blades so he would swallow his own fluids for a change.
That's not a good call. No.
I mean, do you believe she made that call?
Not a very good call.
This is what I said when I said at the end of the hour, the only thing that would have made that short call from Mona better was she complimented me on how great that I sound and then chased it with that little laugh as if she could have gone in on the BIC. I mean, she brought some serious heat, over the line heat. And then the laugh at the
More
end.
lady clones.
I was just happy to hear her voice. Not only because her voice sounds great like mine, but the fact that she's not on her own schedule. And she's still with us. She's not dead, is what I'm
I
saying.
don't have time to have a bad time. It ain't on my schedule.
It ain't on your schedule. I'm going to finish my thoughts on that in a minute. All right, so Mona, I can't stress it enough. Mona with that voice telling me that my voice sounds great and I don't need vinegar makes me laugh. That's strong. Hammett. I love Hammett representing. Bert in Hammett. Just spit out my Bush Light on my 1986 Casio AM/FM radio with that Mona reset. Wondering if she's single. Holy crap. My man Bert. Bert in Hammett. Hey, Mona. Are you on the prowl? Mona's a coog. I don't know if Mona is single or not. I don't know if Mona is available or not. I don't know if Mona is interested or not. Hey, I got to believe there have been some jungle hookups. I've got to believe there have been some jungle marriages. Hey, Bert, no offense, brah. How old are you? If you've got a 1986 Casio, that'd be pretty interesting. James Kelly, do I have permission to say what you just sent me? Because I'll do whatever the hell I want anyway. James Kelly has just sent me a text saying, quote, Mona got a Zach Wilson jersey on. You know it. How do you know she doesn't have a Bert in Hammett jersey on? Big head. Let's see. Dave from Berea. Romers. Mona's voice sounded amazing. Yours? Tibbs. Wore Mona's creepy giggle being in Little Alvy's spooky mix. Let me hear Mona. That works. I mean, it's Alvy's spooky mix, but in my opinion, that works.